Hello, YouTube. I got it. Everything's fine. This is for the love of homesteading. And this is our bunny update.
How you doing, pal? Are you doing okay? Little itty bitty bunny.
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty is a stretch.
We've had them for
3 weeks.
3 weeks. So this is our almost 1 month update.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen our first video, we just got 2 meat rabbits. What breed are they?
I've heard them called Tamix, also Altex. It's a crossbreed. It's in collaboration with the Kingsville A&M as well as the A&M in Alabama. Look at this little boy, this little Tommy.
So they have a little bit of Flemish Giant. You can really see it when they lay down, we've noticed. They have that little pooch right under their chin that the Flemish Giants have.
Yeah, their second neck.
Yeah. And their ears are getting a lot taller. They'll stand up when he's not so
Terrified.
Yeah.
Then of course we have Miss Jenny in there. She's just crowded away in her own little cage. We wanted to talk a bit about our hutch situation because as you guys know we are in an apartment and we don't have a lot of room for letting our animals run around.
Or we can't really leave them outside either because the porch that we do have, we get really intense evening heat.
Lots of sun in the afternoon.
So we had to come up with a way that we could have them both indoors and outdoors because we definitely didn't want to deprive them of that pasture time to Joe Selton, the bunniness of the bunny.
The bunniness of the bunny.
So this is our setup. Is 2 parts. So the main part is the part that actually goes inside and outside. This is their little cage. I just ordered that off Amazon. And then the other part of it is like a dog kennel that we had donated from family to like let your dogs run around outside. But it works perfectly for them, especially since we added a little shade with an old drop cloth. They love it. They spend all their time out here relaxing and trimming our grass, which is wonderful. Hi, Tommy. But yeah, so it's not the most beautiful thing. The drop cloth is definitely well loved, well used, but it works really well for them because they get their shade. So we know this is a temporary solution for these guys. This breed can get up to 20 pounds. So they're definitely going to outgrow parts of this enclosure. We know that very soon they're going to realize that they can jump over their little habitat part. But this has given us the flexibility for right now to get on our learning curve for them and learn just about them. Because this is the first time that I've ever had bunnies, and this is the first time that Trevor's ever had a meat bunny. He had a pet bunny when he was a kid, but that really is different. Alright, so the reason that we have the setup the way we do is, I know a lot of people don't do their bunnies on pasture this way, but for us, since we're bringing them in and out, I wanted a really easy way. And this crate worked really well, but the first day I put them in it, it was so hard to catch them and get them out that I needed a different way. So this way is really great because it's like a chicken coop where the chickens go in at night, except I can just kind of herd the bunnies in there when we're ready to go inside. Y'all ready to go inside? Let's go. Let's go, Jimmy. Come on.
No, Maisie, not you.
Come on, Jimmy. So when they get scared, they run into their pen so that now I don't have to like catch them at all, which is really nice. And now we just carry the pen inside. Alright, so this is the indoor part of our bunny system. So this is the same little cage that they were in from before. It was outside, so like I said, all I had to do was herd them in. And what's cool about it, hey guys, is that below I have got a little tarp with a hole in it that drains into what we call the bunny box, where we collect all of our fertilizer and hay that they drop, so that we can use that on our garden, because that's one of the main reasons that we have these guys. So far we've really liked this main setup, and right now the bunnies are just under 2 months old. So we have a plan in the works to take our buck, which is Tommy over here, the darker one, and he, thank you Jenny for stealing that scene. We are going to give Tommy his own little bachelor pad. So what we're gonna do is, we have this dog kennel over here that is way too big for our dogs. It's like 36 inches tall, it's massive. And I have plans to make the bunny duplex. So Tommy gets his bachelor pad. And then that's also where we will keep the kits when they get weaned from their mom. So it's gonna serve two purposes for us, so that Tommy and Jenny aren't together, because we don't need them multiplying like rabbits. We want to have that a little bit more planned. We've written out our schedule, so he'll be ready a little bit before her, so we're going to start this bunny duplex conversion here pretty soon.
I can honestly say that so far we have loved having these guys. They're so quiet, and they have such big personalities for being so small and so young. And I think we are just really excited for how our little urban rabbitry is going to move forward.